Hi, this is Kelly with A Different Pretty, and I mixed up our schedule, and last week I did, oh gosh, I don't remember what I did, but I messed it up, and it's supposed to be wildcard. So I'm going to do wildcard this week, which the girls don't care, they're very easygoing. So anyways, one of my favorite things to do, I love to do straight talks, but I don't have a straight talk that's quite ready, and my straight talks are kind of like, straight to the point, Dr. Phil, no sugarcoat, talk about BBWs and how you should feel about yourself, and taking away, how to get rid of the negativity in your life, or how to build self-esteem, or whatever. But besides doing straight talks, one of my other favorite things is to vlog. So I'm going to vlog this week for my wild card, because I didn't do it last week. I did something else I can't even remember. I've been so busy. So one of the things, I love to talk about what's going on in my life when I vlog, which I'm pretty sure everybody does that. But so this weekend, I'm like extremely busy person. And, I work, I run a group daycare Monday through Friday, and then I do home health care on the weekends. And it's taking care of a gentleman that's in a wheelchair. And I just love him to death. But I enjoy working for him, and it's good money, and it's fairly easy. But I did a fundraiser. I'm all about doing like fundraisers, and I have these things I call Fat Girl Brownies. If you want to know about Fat Girl Brownies, which is PHAT brownies, Fat Girl Brownies, it's just Google it and you'll get a video of a friend of mine from Washington. Her name is Kim, and she's from Two Big Women on a Couch. And she got brownies from me, and asked if she wanted to try them, and she did a video about them, so you can see what her response was to my brownies. And but I have a friend. I gotta start making brownies. I haven't made brownies for a long time. And sorry, my allergies are just driving me crazy. I don't even know that I made them last year. No, I didn't make any last year, because that was something like me and my ex, and I call him the bad ex. That was something like we did together, even though it was 100% my idea, and the labeling and everything was mine. He just put it together. He always printed the labels, because I don't know how to do that. And anyways, I would like to make new labels that are just 100% me putting together, because I don't want to have that bad karma coming, because we did these things together, and it just makes me I don't know. I don't want him to be like, yeah, those were the labels I made. You know what I mean? If he ever saw them or whatever. So, I want to make new labels. And I have a friend that just discovered he has cancer, and he's already in stage 4, and it's in his lungs. And so, basically, and he's married, they're financially at zero. They barely make it each month. And in my town, we're a very small town of like 1,000 people, and we really stick together like a family. And so I'm going to start selling brownies. We have an account set up for him at the bank, and basically what we're going to be doing is raising money to pay for his funeral, as sad as that sounds. I mean, I hope to God we don't have to, but we need to be sure that, he's going to be taken care of if, God forbid, this happens. And so, it's really hard, and, but, that's what my brownies are for. I've literally have raised thousands of dollars on making brownies in a year's time. I mean, selling them and getting donations for people, because they so appreciate that a single mom does these things. And I guess this kind of almost could be a straight talk, because, for most of the time I've been a single mom, and I love being a single mom. And even when I was married for quite a while, I was always still the main breadwinner and the head of the household. And so, being on a tight budget, it's like, what can I do? And this is something that you could think of, because I'm not rich at all. I mean, even though this is like my closet, this is just a spare bedroom. Someone, if you see my closet video, which, I have it on one of my thingies, but on a video I did here recently with you for A Different Pretty. But I was, the guy that put this closet together, he's the guy that's done a ton of work on my house, because right in a daycare you need a handyman. To replace doors and carpets, and because it gets expensive. But he was so sweet that he set this closet up for me for like $20. I paid more for the chandelier. I paid like $90 for the chandelier, and I paid more to have somebody paint it and put the trim in. So, but altogether, it was probably like, under $300. That's including getting a mirror and, my vanity I got out of the trash. Somebody threw it away. It's so adorable. I'm going to repaint it. And the chair I got out of the trash. And then the cute little table behind me I got at a garage sale. It was like $7, and it matches the vanity. So I'm going to paint them like crazy wild colors. I was just waiting for this fundraiser to get over with, because I'm also on a committee for, it's called Wellsville Days. It's like the Wellsville Days birthday, and it's a celebration. And I just became a member of the committee, and I kind of gave myself my own head, because I'm like a leader, I could follow, but I'm also a leader, and I love to lead. And so I lead all the fundraising events, and so I had a big fundraiser that was Ladies Spa night, and what I do is I get people to donate their time, spa people like hairdressers, manicures, pedicures, massage people who do like paraffin wax, facial waxing, and I get them, to donate their like 3 hours, and that's just 3 hours in work. That's not counting setup and stuff. And then I like get all these people to like make food and bring the food, and my thing is not spending so much money, but getting other people to spend a little bit of money. If you get like 50 people to spend a little bit of money, you don't have to spend any money. And so you got to be really smart about it, because I like to be frugal also. And I put on this benefit, and we had a DJ for free, a real DJ that was a friend of mine, and we were able to raise money not only for Wellsville Days, but to raise money, 25% of what we made went to this program called the Back Snack Program, and it feeds children on the weekends. They get to take food home in their backpack, and it's kind of food that's easy for them to make, and that way if their parents are like maybe working on the weekends, or the parents don't like making something, or whatever, there's times where your kid doesn't want to eat what you're having for dinner, and you're just like, go make a sandwich, then leave me alone. And they can go do that, because there's the extra food that they have. And so we raised money for that, for both of those. But with Fat Girl Brownies, I wanted to think of something that I could do that was different, and people beg for my brownies, and they're really nothing special, but I don't ever give out the recipe, and it's not so much the recipe as it is other things that I do to the brownies that make them special, that make them dense and different than other people's brownies, because people try to make them and they can't make them. So I just kind of prefer to keep it to myself, because it's just something special that I do. But if there's a will, there's a way. And even if you don't have a ton of money, you could find ways to make money by using your brain. And okay, I could bake. I know how to sell things. I'm good at selling myself and what I'm working for. And I mean, it's nothing for me to have a bake sale and bring in $900, which in a small community like this, that's a huge chunk of money to help somebody, a family with a sick family member that might be dying or is dying or has died, and to go towards funeral cost or bills or whatever. So but that's the Fat Girl Brownies. I love them. I'm going to start making them, and then I have other people sell them, so I make them, I package them, I label them. And then I have this huge basket, and it's based on the trust of trust. That you're going to trust these people are going to pay you. So these baskets go like the Kansas City or wherever. They go to a Ford plant. They go all over, and they buy them and they put the money in the can. And they absolutely love them. People buy them by the pans full, which a pan will have like 12 brownies. And they're like $2.50 each. Probably might raise them to $3. Yeah, they're huge. They're like this big. They're huge brownies. And they're full of chocolate chips and candy bars. And they all have cute names. Because women love things that, you know, because I have candy bars and because it's fat girl, it's like Thunder Thighs, Saddlebags, Badunkadunk, Loco por Chocolate, trying to think of all the names. But I have all these different candy bars, and then, oh, Mega Mama, that's M&M's, of course. And, but anyways, it's important for me to help support my community. I love my community. I also do Jared's House of Haunts, and it's for Halloween, so all the kids get a comment. People donate either cash or canned goods, and the canned goods I donate to the local pantry. And then the cash goes either to the local pantry or to like the back snack program again. So all my fundraising revolves around families and supporting families and who are going through hard times. And, you know, they have to have children. I don't do this like for single people. Because I put a lot of money into it. And buying, because I go to Sam's Club to buy M&M's, Snickers, and you guys know how expensive that could be. And because I had to buy this huge amount because I put a lot into the brownies. And so my main focus is children, and because children, when parents are under stress, children are more apt to get abused or neglected. And that is one thing I want to prevent as being a child care provider. It's easy. You know, when we're under stress, and you guys know it, and you get snippy with your kids, you may be like, you better get my face, I'm going to throw this broom at you, boy. I know I do. I get that way where, you know, I'm under stress because I didn't sleep good that night because I'm like, how am I going to pay the electric bill? Are they going to shut my electricity off? You know, you think of all these things, and it's like, you know, you will be more grouchy with your kids. And some people who may, you know, hit their children, and I'm not against spanking your children. I have no problem with spanking my own children if they need it, if they're just totally out of control. But leaving marks and bruises is unacceptable. That is abuse. And not being able to feed your children is neglectful or whatever. So, you know, we want to take some of that off the parents, the burden. And, you know, and I'm very, 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 very blessed to have so many friends that support me in all my fundraisers. It is amazing. You know, we didn't have like a ton of people at this ball night, but believe me, we had enough food and enough of people there to help that we could have had a ton of people there. And people traveled from like an hour away to come support me to either do the spa or help with the spas. And so fundraising is a huge part of my life on top of, you know, working a lot and doing YouTube. I love YouTube. I love being able to put myself out there and, you know, and be myself. And I, you know, not only do I do motivational speaking on here, but I get people that come to me for it. They're like, you know, I need my Kelly time. You know, that's what they say. I want my Kelly. I need to talk to Mama Kelly. And South Cal Sweetheart 1107. She's an evil, evil, wicked friend of mine on YouTube. And she started Mama Kelly. But what she doesn't know is that it's been Mama Kelly for a long time. Or Big Mama. So, even when I was younger, you know, because I'm going to be 40 next month. So, but yeah, people are like, Mama Kelly, Mama Kelly. I'm like, I ain't your mama. What the hell are you talking about? You're almost 30 years old. How in the hell can I be your mama? I didn't give birth to you when I was 3. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, I don't look like your mama. But I think it's just because I'm so supportive and so honest. And I'm very good about explaining things to make people understand. So, you know, I speak from the heart. So I'm a big crybaby a lot of the times. I get very tearful in my videos on my Fat Girls World channel. I'm horrible about that. And it's so embarrassing. I hate it. I hate it because I'm a dominant person by nature. And very much a leader, but I have like the biggest, softest heart in the world, and I don't necessarily wear it on my sleeve. I protect my heart. It's like totally hidden behind a brick wall. But when it comes to children, when it comes to women or people who are hurt because someone died or whatever, you know, I totally consume their feelings and put myself in their shoes. And if you really know how to put yourself in somebody's shoes, you will start crying because you're feeling exactly what they're feeling. Like, I'm thinking, okay, what if it's my son that died of cancer? What would I be feeling right now? I would be insane. I would be nuts. I would not be at work. I would be at the hospital. I would be spending every last minute I can with my baby. And you know who? And so I come up as this crazy stranger selling fat girl brownies and raising money to give them to help them to pay their bills. I don't keep any of the money, and even if my electricity bills get ready to get turned off, or I'm late on my house payment, I still hand them that $1,000. And because I figured that I'm so bad in life, because I'm quite evil and wicked, that I gotta find some way to get into heaven. That's my little theory. I'll be like, well, remember when you punched that man in the face? But I'm like, God, but I did a fundraiser to pay for his nose job. He got his nose fixed. It's all good. Remember? It's my bad. It's my bad. You know, that's what I'm thinking. But, so anyways, yeah. Anyways, but, you know, I love doing vlogs. I do a lot of vlogs because I'm like a yakker. And people actually like to listen to me. I don't know why, but I love doing straight talks. They're one of my favorite things. And I even have a lot of thin women that love my straight talks. They love my motivational speaking. I would like to be able to do it, yeah, at a level where I could actually make money for BBWs and plus size teens. So, and building their confidence and motivating them to be everything that they can be in their community. Just because you're fat doesn't mean that we're sitting on the couch eating bonbons. Doesn't mean that we don't work for our community or keep our houses clean or smell nice or dress nice, or that we can actually be sexy, dare I say. So, but anyways, I just had to do my little wild card, and I wanted to get it out of the way, and I thought, I'll do a vlog. I love vlogging. But I love you guys, and I appreciate you supporting our channel. And I appreciate the people, you know, that come to my Fat Girls Rule channel from here, that they always tell me, oh, I saw you on A Different Pretty, and I wanted to, you know, come check out your channel. So, but anyways, I love you guys, and have a great day. And I'm sorry I mixed up the schedule, guys, but the girls are so sweet. They don't never fuss. We all screw up so much. We get, like, 3 of us will post our videos on a Wednesday. It's so sad. I'm surprised that our channel doesn't totally screw up because of it downloading and all of us being on at the same time. But at least we're getting them out, so... Anyways, we all have such busy lives, and, you know, we all have, like, the craziest lives, I swear. I think probably the only normal one would have to be Daisy and Sarah. The rest of us are crazy. So, anyways, I love you guys, and have an awesome evening. Bye.